What are plastics? Plastics are synthetic or semi-synthetic materials made primarily from polymers, which are long chains of molecules. They are derived mainly from petrochemicals, although some can be made from renewable resources like corn or sugarcane. There are 4 types of plastics. The first one is thermoplastics. The thermoplastic can be melted, reshaped and reused multiple times without changing their chemical structure. The second one is thermosetting plastics. The thermosetting plastics harden permanently after being shaped and cannot be remelted. The third one is bioplastics. The bioplastic is the plastics made from renewable resources like plants and are often biodegradable. And the fourth one is elastomers. The elastomers is the plastic with elastic properties often used in flexible or stretchable application. There are 4 ways to educate using the used plastics. They are reuse, repurpose, recycle and reinvent.
Plastic is one of the biggest pollutants on our planet, and with the right step, we can reduce its negative impact. This presentation will discuss strategies and actions that can be taken to reduce plastic pollution. Step in reducing plastic pollution is to reduce its use, avoid using single plastic bag, use reusable bottles and containers, choose products with minimal or no plastic packaging. Recycling is an important way to reduce plastic waste. Separate plastic waste from the others. Use recycling bins or plastic waste collection center, and educate others about the importance of recycling. There are some direct actions to clean up plastic waste. The first point is create or join an environmental community. Take part in beach and river clean-up activities, and educate the public about the importance of maintaining a healthy planet. Next, we will see the infographic video about the importance of recycling plastic.
Hey kids, have you ever heard of recycling? Today, we're going to learn why it's important to recycle and how we can all do our part to help the environment. When we throw things away in the trash, they usually end up in a landfill. Landfills are big areas where our waste is buried in the ground. This can be harmful to the environment because some waste takes a long time to break down. To recycle, we need to sort our waste into different recycling bins. This helps reduce the amount of waste in landfills and saves natural resources. Plastic goes in one bin, paper in another, and glass in a third. Recycling is when we take old materials and turn them into new things.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a concentration of plastic and other trash and debris that has accumulated over a wide area in the central North Pacific Ocean. It was created by ocean currents that brought plastic and other trash together, creating a dense area of pollution. It's not a solid island, but a wide area of floating plastic and debris. Estimates suggest that the patch is about 1.6 million square kilometers in size, which is twice the size of Texas in the United States. There are other garbage patches, but the North Pacific is the biggest.
rubbish that isn't recycled goes into enormous pits called landfill. These pits are filled to the top with rubbish and then covered over. But as the rubbish rots, it produces lots of a gas called methane. Methane is what is known as a greenhouse gas. Too much greenhouse gas changes the world's climate and makes it hotter. Also, nasty poisonous liquid leaks out, and this has to be treated like sewage to make it safe. Yuck!
Reinvent means to change something significantly or to create it anew, often improving or modernizing it in the process. Number 1. Environmental impact. Traditional plastics takes hundreds of years to thousands of years to decompose, leading to long-term environmental pollution. And these plastics can end up in oceans, rivers, and ecosystems, harming wildlife and marine life. Number 2. Fossil fuel dependency. Most plastics are derived from non-renewable fossil fuels. This contributes to greenhouse gas emissions during production and exacerbates climate change. Number 3. Waste management challenges. Current recycling systems are inefficient, with only about 9% of plastic waste ever produced being recycled globally. Many plastics are difficult to recycle due to mixed materials or contamination. Number 1. Bioplastics. Bioplastics are plastics made from renewable biological sources such as plants, algae, or even waste products. One of the examples are polylactic acid and polyhydroxyalkanoids. The advantages of using bioplastics is it is biodegradable or compostable, and it reduces the dependence on fossil fuels. Number 2. Edible plastics. Edible plastics are plastics designed to be safely consumed or degrade rapidly, such as seaweed-based packaging and starch-based films.